Welcome back to another Texas Barbecue food review. Today I've got my good friend,
Fred Robles.
yeah, Rio Valley Meats, World Champion, and we are at GW's in San Juan, Texas.
GW's Barbecue, located in San Juan, Texas, opened back in 2021 under co-owner and pitmaster George Watts III. It was recently ranked number 5 on the Texas Monthly's Top 50 Barbecue Joints. George discovered his passion for cooking in his mom's kitchen, where he learned that food was more than just that. Although GW's concentrates on Central Texas barbecue, where smoky pits and slow-cooked briskets define tradition, a new chapter is being written, one infused with George's Hispanic heritage, craft barbecue, and culinary influences. While we wait in line, George gives us a behind-the-scenes look at what goes on in the pits.
So what are you running these pits at?
So this is our hot cook.
Okay.
This is OG, and this is Big Blue. So Big Blue is just the way they're built. The different pits run differently.
Sure.
This guy runs hot.
Okay.
She runs hot, so it's just, we'll cook our ribs on here, our turkey, sausage, pork loin, stuff that's gonna cook faster, shorter cooks here. Briskets, anything long cook goes on Blue, because she runs slower, and it's just like more smoky, so that's what we want for our briskets versus being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't wrap our briskets.
Okay.
Yeah, so we run all the way through so we could get that nice fat rendering.
Yeah.
And it's fire management. Like when I first started that, you know, I was still learning fire management. It's very important in cooking like this. Like, it's very important to know your pits and know how to manage the fire properly.
Sure.
So if you're just running, say everybody's like 250, right? 250 is the number. But you could have I like to call it a raging 250, to where your wood's like crackling and it's going hot and it's being sucked in. Everything is gonna get crispy. Versus a 250 where the fire's running smooth, low, and slow. That's what low and slow means. Low to the firebox, and the flames are slow. This is what I call a raging fire.
Yeah.
These bottom logs, you want those just buried into the coals as much as possible. So those logs running across don't have too much space in between. Like, you have it open, you have all that space in between for those flames to be shooting up, to be pulling into your pit. And like I said, this is our hot pit, so she likes to pull. So we have to do our best to slow it down. If you just bring these logs together and kind of do your best to maneuver them to where they're kind of shutting each other down in the center,
Yeah.
it'll slow it down.
And you know, I think that's the difference between somebody who does this at a really high level like you and somebody like me, right? Because the way I've always thought about fire management is giving those pieces of wood actual room to get some oxygen so it can burn.
And you do want a clean fire, but like I said, like little clues like that, like there's still space, there's still oxygen, but not as much. So where you're gonna get like tons of radiant heat and it's gonna be crackling. So it forces those flames to almost slow down to where they gotta push out versus shooting straight up.
So I heard about the sauce for the ribs. I heard about the sauce for the ribs.
Who told you about it?
Rini.
Really?
Bro.
It's funny whenever I get a competition guy here, they're always like, bro, what glaze is this? Like, so these we cook unwrapped. It's just simple seasoning. Everything's simply seasoned, mostly salt, pepper. And then we cook them unwrapped 5-6 hours or so. And all we're looking for, once they get towards the end, you're gonna start seeing a lot of the fat rendering.
Sure.
Those bubbles, that's what you want. Like, fat rendering is flavor, right?
For sure.
You don't want like the raw white fat. A lot of times I see like people will cook ribs and like underneath the membrane still kind of rawish, or the fat on top still like very white and pillowy.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't rendered enough.
For sure.
And that rendering gives you good flavor. So it's all fire management. So they look crispy, but they're still very nice and soft and pillowy.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. And then we're gonna wrap them in foil, and it'll soften it up a bit even more.
For sure.
And then we make our rib glaze. And it's just a combination of our barbecue sauce blend that we make here, and some vinegar and sugar. That's pretty much all it is. And it's just a ratio of that stuff.
Yeah, no,
We put it on there, and the sugar and the vinegar, it gives good balance, of course, right?
For sure.
But you see the underneath of those pork ribs?
Yellow.
You see that nice golden rendered color? That's what we want. We don't want like that raw white fat looking.
Yeah.
They look good. Just for you guys. But also the trim's very important part of the process.
I love that.
If you have a good trim, you know, more than likely if you cook good, you're gonna have a good brisket.
I love that.
You're gonna have that properly rendered fat we're looking for.
You're probably the first person at a restaurant that I've ever talked to that said that the trim is super important. Not that anyone else didn't think that, but Sabrina and I talk about that a lot. I think trim is super important, and I think it's kind of one of the reasons why we've been able to, you know, like we're a little consistent in some meats in competition because we trim it the same way every single time.
See, like when I started barbecue, like I started home with my dad, you know, cooking out and stuff. But I really wanted to get into competition.
Sure.
So I used to watch tons of videos. I used to watch BBQ Pitmasters. That's when I first saw Ernest, and like I knew who he was. I was like in high school still.
Yeah.
And I would see all that stuff, and I was just glued to it.
Yeah.
And I'd be on YouTube watching freaking episodes of Aaron Franklin and all that stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I really wanted to get into competition.
Yeah.
So I was big on like trimming and then the importance of all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So like our briskets, they're trimmed like kind of restaurant style, but it is a pretty good heavy trim. Like I want to make sure that as soon as they go on, like it's gonna be the best possible product it can be when it comes out.
For sure.
Like I don't want to leave too much room for error. You know, I don't want no thin pieces of the brisket because it's gonna dry out more than likely. You know, we want everything to be perfect all the way through as best as we can.
Every bite to be edible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We want
that-
everything to be good. Everything's cut in front of you.
Sure.
So everybody's watching, man. Everybody's seeing, making sure everything's
You got
right.
cameras
If
on
you
you?
got a thin little brisket, more than likely they're gonna be slicing, and the end of it's gonna be crumbling, and it doesn't look good. It's like, that's probably dry, you know, whatever. But
Yeah.
So it's important. The trim's very important.
Yeah.
Now George told us the menu here changes seasonally. So today we plan on trying everything on the menu. To help me, I brought along World Champion Pitmaster Fred Robles of Rio Valley Meats, as well as some of my other barbecue friends. The line of GW started filling in fast, but we were lucky enough to be the second in line where a member of GW staff warmly welcomed every single guest.
Good morning, people. How are you doing today? Good to see you guys. Welcome to GW's. We're going to start the single file line. We're going to start letting you guys in little by little.
I'm gonna do every single side, everything in 16 ounces, and I'll do the macaroni and cheese in 32, please. For here, please. I'm gonna do a pound of brisket, a pound of spare ribs, a pound of Wagyu beef ribs, and a half pound of everything else. Bro, that's a plate right there, bro.
This guy's the artist right here,
The
bro.
artist, bro.
Yeah.
We're at GW's inside. I've got Fred Robles here, one of my good buddies, world champion. Tasting some barbecue with me
Yes,
today.
sir.
Got Cesar Mejia. Really doesn't want to be on camera, but he's over there in the corner.
He just got on camera.
Yeah, he just got on camera. So first off, we're gonna be trying the Salisbury steak. Looks incredible.
That looks
so
great.
I'll cut myself a
Big old
piece.
beef patty on some mashed potatoes.
He said it's
Little au jus.
12 ounces.
12 ounces.
12 ounce patty. Go ahead. He said it's a 12 ounce patty. It's over some mashed potatoes, and obviously there's some delicious looking au jus there as well. Gonna take a bite. Probably too big of a bite, but we'll try it. Bro. That is incredible, bro.
The smokiness that comes out of it is
Dude,
really good, man.
100%. Dude, you get the smoke flavor like instantly.
You know, the smoke does hit you really good.
Yeah, but it's a good smoke flavor.
It's just a good amount of smoke, yeah. Can I have that back or no? No, I'm joking.
We've got the macaroni and cheese here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
It looks cheesy.
Bro,
It looks pretty dang good.
fire, bro. That is good. Should use a spoon
Probably.
to get the broth.
Let me get in there.
Bro, that literally tastes like.
Charro beans?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, it's just a lentil bean. Which a lentil bean is, man, they're a lot tinier, little small little guys.
Yeah. Are they? Right?
Good, bro.
Right? You just.
But it's good.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's a lentil,
Yeah.
but it does taste like beans, you know?
It really does.
Green beaners.
Big fan of that texture. Really good standard green bean. Delicious.
What they put on them? Cashews?
Yes, and it adds an amazing crunch.
Little crunch, yeah.
Good, right?
What are those, like sliced almonds on it or what?
I think it's cashews.
Cashews? Oh, man. Good flavor. I like when it has a snap like that.
See, that's what I agree. I agree. What was this?
Some roasted.
Tallow roasted. What's that flavor?
Looks like they got some sort of,
It almost tastes like,
like a chipotle or something on them, or no?
yeah, it has like a smoky flavor.
Well, this is some sort of cheese on them.
Yeah, it's cotija, right? Tell me that almost tastes like chorizo on
Those
it.
are good. They have some chorizo on it.
That's my style.
Dude,
More mustard. Mustard is.
More mustard.
Probably
I
has
love
both,
that.
Right? Might have both.
It has both, but that's more mustard forward. I'm a big fan of that.
This is my favorite kind too.
Big fan of mustard forward.
I like when the potatoes are firm enough to taste like potatoes and not pudding, you know?
That is probably, it's got to be top 2 potato salads I've ever had at a barbecue.
yeah.
I love the mustard forward on it. So good. What is this?
Poppy seed coleslaw.
Is that coleslaw or?
It's coleslaw, but is it like a specific?
It said poppy seed something.
Bro,
I'm not a big fan of coleslaw, but I'm gonna try it.
what's weird is neither am I.
No?
But that's good.
That is good, man. Little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I can see that on a sandwich, you know?
This is the Chinese orange pork belly. We're all really excited to try it. I'm gonna cut it. Ooh, it's nice and tender.
Yeah, that fork went right in.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
see
that,
that?
dude. Nah, I'm gonna go in. I'm not gonna wait for you long.
You're not gonna wait for me? Go for it, bro. Go for it. How is it?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that little sweetness. The little Asian flair of it.
100%.
Yeah.
Overall, that is such a good and tender bite, though.
Yeah.
That is a tender bite.
Definitely a little Asian flair to it, man. Really
100%.
good. Tender, man. Just, it's really good.
Dude, I think Sabrina, I think you're gonna love that. That is like super duper incredible. All right, this is pork tenderloin, right?
Pork tenderloin, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. We got pork tenderloin. Pretty uncommon.
Yeah.
Right? Is it pretty uncommon for a barbecue joint, I think?
You don't see it too often.
You don't see it too often? But overall, yeah, it looks super moist.
It looks really moist.
They nailed that onto the pork rib. Looks good. Yes.
Good bite.
Yes,
Good
bro.
clean bite.
Instantly, I knew it. As soon as my tongue hit the sauce, I knew it. The sauce is incredible. It's just coming off the bone, but it's not falling off the bone. That's a really, really good rib.
Let's see what we got here. Yep. Clean, tender. Good flavor on the outside. The knuckle is always my favorite part.
Yeah?
The rib tip.
The right level of sweet with real savory.
Just clean.
I'm calling it.
This is a
I'm
great
calling
rib.
it that this right here is like, this is my number 2 that I've ever had. And I think it's really like, they're the real deal, bro. That rib is fire, bro. What has probably turned into my favorite bite of barbecue.
Turkey?
You can just see the moisture on it too. When I move it, you can just see the moisture flinging around. Yup. So good.
Get that tenderloin and then scoop it with that au jus and the mashed potatoes.
I'm telling you right now, GW's 100% is the real deal. This is beyond incredible. We're not even done with the tray. The meat's out of this world.
Great.
Truly out of this world. There's more, bro. Here. Cut it.
Oh yeah. Hamburger turkey's legit, dude.
Bro,
That's money, dude.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Get this, Sabrina? Look at how moist that is.
Yeah, that turkey's next level.
Dude.
Everything needs to be dipped in the au jus, bro.
Dip it all.
Got a little bit of the burn end here. The cutter said that this was complimentary. If you can't tell how easy it is that I'm chewing, tender, good.
I didn't wait for you. I didn't. It was great.
We're gonna get into it.
Bro, hey, the real deal, bro, I promise. The pork tenderloin?
The loin, I love loin, bro.
Bro, you nailed it.
It's really good.
It's simple, but it's like pork chop.
Yeah, that pork belly.
Bro.
That's really
And
good.
I love the macaroni too. What is that on top?
It's ribs that we crumble up and we make them off with some butter.
Yeah.
A little buttery.
Yeah,
Incredible, bro. Everything.
good stuff, man.
The man GW himself just walked up and said we gotta try the pork belly fried rice. So
It looks sick. Oh, there's some chunks of pork belly in that one. Look at that. Let's go.
dude, I don't even know what it is. It's just incredible.
That's really good.
That's what it tastes like.
On the little drizzle.
It's
on
almost
that?
like a little bit of eel sauce, a little bit, but let Rainey try some.
That's good, man.
That's good. I like the level of heat that it adds to it.
Oh, dude. This dude's gonna pour his au jus on it.
And
Panda who?
Panda who?
Panda who? So you'll like that, Sabrina. Piece of brisket.
Oh yeah, that's tender.
It's so good.
This right here looks freaking amazing. Look at that, the
Yeah.
moistness on that one.
Yeah.
Earlier, George explained how they get their brisket to be so dang good.
We want to make sure our fat, you can see our fat like that 1/4 to a 1/2 inch from this side all the way through.
Sure.
So every bite has a perfectly rendered fat. And that creates that stickiness you were talking about.
Yeah.
And that's flavor. It
Yep.
adds a sweetness to it.
100%.
And then we use 44 Farms brisket.
Uh-huh.
They're black Angus, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, so it's a great product.
Yeah.
And they're upper 2/3 choice, 2 prime.
Uh-huh.
But man, sometimes I trim some and they look like Wagyu briskets. Like the marbling's insane.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a superior product to like a cheap prime product, you know.
Sure.
And it's
Something like that you would just pick up at a local grocery store or whatever.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
But like a Swift Prime or whatever. But like this stuff is just like
On another level.
it's on another level.
That's awesome. I guess this is the jalapeno cheddar.
It looks like the jalapeno cheddar. Yeah.
Bro,
Looks really good.
that might be... Bro. That's on point.
Cheesy.
Yeah, that's on point, dude.
came back for the rice.
He's back in the rice.
That rice is something else.
Dude, the jalapeno cheese is good, bro.
It still has a snap, right? Even though I already sliced it.
Dude, I think the thing I love about their sausage, the texture. It's perfect, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is called the Margot.
The Margot.
This is the Margot. Dude, can you see that?
Shut the lights.
Bro, quite literally might be the best burger I've ever had in my life. I'm not exaggerating. Try that, bro.
Oh yeah, thumbs up. Got a thumbs up. Eating a burger with a fork is not right.
Bro,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump to this.
Cornbread.
I gotta jump to the cornbread. It just looks way too good. Dude, that is that good.
I'm like I'm a
Oh wow.
you guys.
That ain't your mama's cornbread.
No, dude.
It's almost like a cake, dude.
Yeah.
Like a sweetness, yeah.
I take my nap at 5:30. That's a dessert.
Beef back rib, Wagyu beef back rib. Fred made a good point. There's a lot of meat on
Those
these.
are very meaty,
These
man.
are very
Beef-
meaty.
Beef back rib.
You usually have a lot of pullback and a lot of it's gone.
Right, well, the ribeye sits right on top of this, so they always want to leave more meat on the ribeye because they sell it more expensive. So these always, they gouge into them all the time.
Yeah. So much flavor.
Yeah.
So good.
And I always like these with a little more resistance, not like fall off the bone. I think they're better when they have a little more texture to them.
Yeah.
Beef rib, the meat. That's good, bro. The texture on it is
Yeah.
just right. Boudin.
Just regular, is
Yeah.
it like brisket boudin or anything?
It might be brisket
Brisket
boudin.
boudin? All do.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good smokiness.
The one thing I like about everything, proteins wise, it's got a really good smoke flavor.
Yeah, it does.
A really good smoke flavor, and I feel like sometimes you don't get that too much anymore, but I feel like this really hits it. It's like
It's just
really
the right amount too.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree. On to desserts, and then we're done.
You didn't order us any ice cream?
Caesar's mad I didn't get him ice cream. He's mad I didn't get him ice cream.
I guess I'll taste it.
I guess I'll try it. Oh, that's good. That's good, bro.
That's really good. Man, I'm gonna get a little bit more. That's really good.
That's really good. It's got like a granola or oat flavor too.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
That's dude,
Warm.
money.
Reminds me of the filling of a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a puff. Like
Nanner pudding.
Nana cook. You gotta have it in there.
You gotta have the nanner pudding.
Bro,
Nanner pudding.
even that's good, bro. That's good, bro.
Wow.
Dude, that is fire, bro.
kind of like they make a crust on the bottom, right?
Yeah,
on the
they
bottom,
do.
bro.
Look,
Get
there's
some
a
of that
crust.
bottom
Yeah, you
crust.
got to get the bottom crust too, bro. That's to me, that's incredible. Yeah, I love that, bro. It's like, what is it?
Cake.
It looks like, is that yogurt? Oh no, that's whipped cream. It is yogurt.
It is yogurt on top?
It is yogurt, but I like that. I like that yogurt. It's like yogurt, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the bottom is, but it's good. Whatever it is.
I thought I knew barbecue, and once you do this, it's like, I don't know barbecue.
Sure. Yeah.
But if you want it, like, if it's your dream, it's your passion, you know, you're going to do whatever you can to get better.
Look at now. This is the first opportunity you had to make the list,
Yeah.
and you're number 5.
Yeah.
Next time,
It was
number 1,
amazing,
bro.
man.
Next time, number 1.
It was amazing.
That's a wrap on our review of GW's Barbecue in San Juan, Texas. And what did you think?
Man, it was legit, bro.
It's legit, right?
Man, a lot of really, really, really good food.
What was your favorite thing today?
Man, I gotta say that Chinese orange burnt end was next level stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's not your traditional barbecue, right?
Yeah.
But man, packed with flavor, really delicious, really moist. It just get a good bite.
Yeah, I agree. So for me, I think my favorite thing was the rib, the pork rib. It almost tasted a little like a competition rib in a way.
Yeah, it did.
It had that nice glaze on there, and then the turkey breast. Of course, you guys know I love turkey breast, but that Chinese pork belly as well was out of this world.
The turkey breast was really moist, man, and juicy. And that pork loin too, bro.
Yeah, the pork.
Yeah.
There was absolutely not one bad
Yeah.
thing on the menu. All the sides were incredible. The hospitality here, I think just the vibe, everything that you get when you come.
Yeah.
This is 100% a top 5 joint. Obviously, it made number 5, but
Absolutely.
man, I think it might be in my top 2 of any place I've ever eaten barbecue-wise.
Man, it's really good. It's a great experience from sides to the meats to to everything. The vibe is great.
Yeah.
Man, the punch, the Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid actually, man. It's good stuff.
Like literally Kool-Aid?
Literally Kool-Aid,
Oh,
man.
there you go.
I
That's
mixed
cool.
a little lemonade with some Kool-Aid, man. It's great.
There you go.
The toasty special.
The Toasty Special. Well, shout out to my buddy Fred Robles, world champion, for coming out to GW's and eating with me today. This was incredible. Be on the lookout for another one of these soon. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.
If you're interested in trying GW's in San Juan, Texas, make sure to check out their website and follow them on social media.